Hello there! Today I'm going to be walking the train tracks in Bangkok. What do you think? Good idea or bad idea? In this video I'll be joined by Mike and Chris. Here we go, Chris. This is for you. I can show you very clearly where we're going to go today. So we're going to start here, Phaya Thai, and we're going to kind of follow the airport rail link, but we'll be underneath the rail link, going to Ratchaprarop, then to Makkasan, and then to Aso. Overall, it should be about an hour's walk. I've just come off the BTS, and right below, you've got Phaya Thai railway station here. But it's just like a little stop. What I would say, guys, if you are wanting to walk some of the train track in Bangkok, like, be sensible. Around this area is going to be like really difficult. So today we'll follow it as much as we can. But if you look up here, there's absolutely no way you want to be walking down like this part of the track. So what we will be doing is we'll be just kind of coming off and following the road down the side of it and coming back onto it at the quieter parts. Now, if you are to go this way, it's a little bit better. If you are interested in taking the trains, I'll just pop the times up here, guys. This is the Eastern Rail Line, and it services most of the destinations towards the Cambodian border and Pattaya, that way there. So if you're interested in taking the train, you can actually get it here. So what you can see around in these areas, there's sections of housing everywhere along the tracks here. And you'll find some like makeshift restaurants and little cafes. And the first port of call, we're actually going to one of the cafes now. This is called Jack Rail's Slow Bar. So this will be our first stop. But there are all sorts of small businesses, and they're mainly kind of serving the local community. And the people, they're so friendly down here. But what I have seen a lot of videos on YouTube, there are a lot of people kind of sticking the cameras into these places and kind of put the camera into people's faces. Look at all these people. Look, this is how they live. And just think about it. You wouldn't want that yourself, would you? Imagine someone sticking a camera in your face in your home. So respect is key. Here we are at Jack Rail's Slow Bar, one of the city's most unique coffee spots. It's open Monday to Saturday from 8:30 in the morning till 6 p.m. Jack Rail sits right beside the railway tracks, and roughly every half an hour or so a train passes just feet from your table. Although I'd suggest getting on the opposite side of where the train is coming from to get some of the best shots. But it's not just the trains that make this place great. The coffee is fantastic too, carefully prepared by the owners, who are some of the friendliest people you'll meet in Bangkok. You can see by the huge number of people here, this is hardly a hidden gem, but it's still well worth the visit. Incidentally, you don't have to walk down the tracks like we did to get here. You can also access it via the road behind. Links are in the description. We made it to Makkasan, and I'm just looking at the crossing here. Just over a month ago, there was a train crash at the next crossing up from here, in which 8 people died and more than 30 people were injured. The accident happened because a bus became trapped on the tracks in heavy traffic and couldn't clear the crossing before the freight train arrived. You'll notice the red and white barriers in the distance. These come down when a train approaches, but in reality they're only a warning system. They can't physically stop a vehicle from entering the crossing, and if the traffic is backed up on the other side, it's possible for a driver to end up stuck on the tracks with nowhere to go. The obvious thing to do would be to wait until there's enough space ahead before crossing, but with the density of Bangkok traffic, if everyone followed that rule all the time, you could just be waiting hours to get through. We're now at Ratchaprarop station, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut inside, and we're just going to a little area and we're just going to grab ourselves some Indian food from there. Like I was saying at the start of the video, you could potentially walk down here, but it's just so dangerous, there's no point. So if you are walking this section of the tracks, you can just cut back off, and then you can cut back on later on when there's a bit of a gap. But around the stations, yeah, definitely don't bother walking along the tracks. You can just follow the main road here. We popped into Cholas Indian Restaurant and tried a few classics. The vegetable samosas were pretty good. We had poppadoms, which unusually didn't come with additional dips. We went for a chicken vindaloo, which was delicious, although it was nowhere near as spicy as the versions you get in the UK. We also ordered the vegetable thali, which came with gulab jamun, which is a super sweet soft fried milk kind of dumpling, along with dal, potatoes, a paneer curry, and raita, poppadoms, rice and chapatis. The vegetable thali is a great option if you want to try a bit of everything. This area around Makkasan has some fantastic Indian restaurants, so if you're craving some authentic Indian food in Bangkok, it's definitely worth checking out. So, just finished lunch. Nice little Indian spot there. Links in the description, guys, if you're interested. We're just at Makkasan now, and we're going to head to a museum just close to here, where you can see lots of like the old trains and like information. I think it's called the Thai Labour Museum. So we're going to check this one out. We're just listening out because we can hear trains everywhere, but I'm thinking it could be above here. This is the airport rail link, you see. So I think that could be the sound here. All these different stations here, you can get the train. If you wanted to go to the airport, you can actually take this train too. But it's just going to take you a little bit longer than if you're taking the airport rail link. But it's an option to go. I really like these kind of smaller train stations too. You know, you can just kind of get right on the tracks here. Around these parts you can see the train yards too. We're just hoping we can get to the Labour Museum here. It's just up here on the right hand side. I think in fact this wall is the outer perimeter of it. So I'm hoping you can come in this way, otherwise we won't have to double back. Looks like the Thai Labour Museum's seen better days. We'll be visiting this one today. Another one over here, but this is closed too. Between the stations of Makkasan and Asok, there isn't much to see. We did see this pretty cool train carriage and got to see another train passing by. And that of course brings us to our final destination, Asok train stop. Okay guys, we've reached our final destination now. We're at Asok train station. So big thanks to Chris and Mike for joining me today. Get over to Chris's channel. What's your channel called, Chris?
I don't know.
His channel's called Fork in Hell. It'll be in the description, guys, so get over there and watch his videos. Fantastic content. Mike's sensible enough not to have a YouTube channel. Thank you. Have a great day, guys. Just watching. See you in the next one.
Hello there.